going to go through the snake? Is that our plan, Seth?
3,900 tons when we get all together.
Wow.
Shove over to the BN. What kind of train do we got?
Yeah.
It's BN outbound, so it's a mix of loaded tank cars, loaded auto racks with cars, some intermodal back there. Those are just empties. They're probably bad orders. Bad orders means, something wrong with it. It needs to be fixed. Sometimes they fix them over here. The TTX will fix them in there if they can. Either in there or over to the other loaders. And sometimes Jasper fixes stuff over here on these tracks. Sometimes either. That's a support yard over there. We're in one of the, called the 80 or the variable departure. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. They're all 7,500 foot tracks that hold a normal sized train.
Oh.
But the BN and UP are both been toying with running like 2 mile long trains, which we can't hold here.
I bet you guys love that.
Oh yeah. We put together those UP, we put together UP's big trains. Usually it happens in swing shift. And then the evening. If we put them together and we shove them, we have to take it right over to them and get them out of here.
I'll need you to get that foot set. I got everything lined up out here. Alright. Still another 5, 6. Great. Yeah. easy. That will do. Pressure A in between.
Sometimes the car counts are very good.
A is clear. Let me know when you can switch that on.
So either one of you guys done anything in any tourist roads anywhere near your...
No.
No?
But I do want to do tourist railroad stuff eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Sierra Railway or Jamestown. That's what it's called now.
Yeah. I've been there. I've been down there before. Jamestown.
Yeah, they just recently got number 3 back up and running.
I know. It wasn't running when I was there. They were running the, what is it, the 28 or 20, what's that consolidation?
1472 day
What is it?
inspection.
What's that?
But the other engine under is 28.
Yeah, when I was there, the 28 was running. That was a while back.
My last visit, even the 28 wasn't running. It broke a piston.
I'd really love to go see the Sierra number 3.
So I haven't seen it in 10 years. I want to see it again.
When I was there, it was all tore apart. But I think they got it running again. Then they must have took it back out.
Yeah,
Now they got it going again.
about time.
How about you? Have you been? Is there a tourist railroad near your hometown? No.
I was thinking, yes, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's the one in Anderson.
Where are you at now?
There's actually one that's in the West States. It's one in
Cumberland. Oh, the Western Maryland. Yeah, they got
We're
the
not
big.
running the steam engine mills.
They got it.
There's some exit 4.7.
They got a steam engine running again there. They got that big.
2662.
Yeah, the big Baldwin. They just got it running. Like, supposedly it's the last Baldwin built, right?
I believe so.
That's what I heard. I've seen videos of it online, but I haven't ever seen it.
Neither have I. I don't have the money to travel, except
I
up
don't
here.
either. I don't either. I work here.
How is it working here? Is it fun?
I like working here.
I actually might want to work here. This is really nice.
It's a neat place to work. We had this other guy, this other kid that just started working here a couple years ago. He's from Colorado. He used to work on that Royal Gorge.
Oh, the Royal Gorge. I've always wanted to go there.
You said you've been on that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah, you got a cab right. Yeah, I got a cab right there back a long time ago. His name's Ryan Miller. He grew up in Colorado. He came over here and went to work for us. Now he wants to get a job for Amtrak.
Ew.
Or either that or he wants to be an airline pilot. I don't know.
Trains are better.
I don't know what he... I don't think he knows what he wants to do.
I know I want to do something with trains.
Yeah. That's all I ever wanted to do since I was a kid. Since I was like 8 years old.
This This has been my thing ever since I saw Thomas, which I was at 2 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, they got it there. I grew up in this town south of here. It's about 60 miles south of here. It's called Chehalis. There was an engine that was in the park there on display for 30 years. When I was 8 years old, a bunch of guys got it out of the park and rebuilt it. Ran it. When my dad was one of them, my dad got involved in it because he knew some of the guys.
Which engine is it? Do you know?
It's the 15. It's a 282 Baldwin, 90-ton Baldwin Mikado, number 15.
I think I know about it.
It's at the Chehalis Railroad in Chehalis. Is what the name of the railroad is. But they don't. It hasn't ran in the last 5 or 6 years because they got all the torque apart. That's the engine I learned how to run on. So
Nice.
First train I ever ran was that steam engine down there.
Lucky.
Before I ever ran a diesel.
Diesels suck. They're too easy.
They're too easy. You're right.
If I was able to learn it first try immediately with an SW1500, it's too easy.
Yeah.
Although the simulators do help, because I already know all of that. I just don't know this stuff.
Back here.
Yeah, the simulators don't do much back here. It's all just up here.
This stuff is, like up here, all you need to know about mainly is this is the isolation switch. That takes the engine offline, so it won't do anything. See, I revved it up, it ain't doing nothing. When I put it online, see how it rings? That means it's online. And now I can go rev up. If we take it offline, it won't do nothing. So if you isolate it, it won't load or rev up or anything. So go ahead and turn it. Yeah, turn it to the left. And this here is the headlight control. So this here makes it so that when I turn on my rear headlight, it makes the headlight on the rear of the consist come on. So if it's set here, that means it's controlling with the unit. You can read it with all the units, anything behind you. If you put it over here, that means it's a trailing engine.
You put it set up, yeah.
Run it. When you run it from the middle, you're controlling this headlight from the middle end. If it's up there by itself, or it's in the middle of the consist, down here, then it is controlling engines that are in front of it. You hardly ever use that.
How are we looking there, Rosie?
Anyway, that's just headlight control when you're most of them. Just like you can have 5 engines, say you don't want 2 of them to load. Take that offline and then you only got 2 of them loaded or whatever. These are your number board switches. The lights light up and tells what the engine number is. These would be for the class lights if this engine had any, but it doesn't.
Then why is it there?
I don't know. This is a generic control panel that just got put on this engine. Probably when it was remanufactured. I imagine it was new in 2004 or 3 or whenever this engine was remanufactured. Say on this car. This is should say either a build date, or year built 1979. So this is
1979, wow.
It's been remanufactured since then. When I say remanufactured, this kind of means rebuilding, renew a lot of things. Sometimes they usually gets repainted, and sometimes new control panels will be, and then in here you got.
Oh wow.
These are all just, they tell you what they do. They're just a lot of them are just sub breakers that kill stuff before it gets to the control stand, like lights, ditch lights. I control the ditch lights over there, but if I shut it up here, then they won't work. PTC breakers. Some of them have been put in, so it didn't have these when this engine was built. They were added. Because sometimes there'll be empty holes, like these two, where there could be breakers and there isn't. breakers that are in black.
Yeah, one or two you can release. Let me know you're gonna pump up.
All these breakers in black got to be up in order for the engine to operate. If they're not black, it's just an auxiliary thing like lights, ditch lights, headlight, heaters, radio, horn. This thing didn't used to have a horn breaker. It used to just have a valve. But when they put PTC in it, they had to put a horn breaker in there. Horn button, because the PTC has to be on the board of the horn.
Oh.
And that's the main the battery switch. Heater switches. Don't go back there because you can see what that says. Then these are all the. What's the brakes now? These are all the cards. That's what makes it a Dash 2.
45 at the yard over.
Wow.
Didn't have all these cards, it'd be just a GP38.
I've never seen this.
They're all just integrated circuits that tell different things to load at different times, and dynamics, braking dynamics. Sorry about the phone.
No, it's fine.
Alright, we better get this show on the road. And of course, behind this is the whole prime mover, and there's a whole bunch of 16-cylinder engine in there. It runs the main generator, because these are diesel electrics. You know that, right?
Yeah, my phone is.
The diesel engine turned the generator, and then the generator powers traction motors and all the axles. It's like a trolley, but it's got its own power plant, basically. It's a trolley, is where just that's they just put the car for overhead wires, the power went down the traction motors, basically, on the wheel. But this thing's got its own power on board. Runs on diesel.
Would this be our power at town?
I think so. I mean, a small town. Not Tacoma.
Oh.
Real small town. It'd power quite a few houses.
Wow.
They took you when you were in the barn. Did they show you the engine and all on that 1500? Or
Yeah, they showed it off when it was running. It was interesting to see how it does the thing.
yeah.
Like, I've always wanted to see how it, like, moves. It smelled worse than I thought it would. It was horrible, but still, it was cool to see.
Yeah. Time to go home yet? No.
I don't want to go home.
How much longer you guys gonna be out here? So what? Well, you're gonna be here, but how much longer you gonna be here in Washington? When
And you
you're
gotta fix it.
Oh, this is day 2 out of a week that we're up here.
No, I'm just going for it.
Yeah, go over to fix it.
Now we're going over to the BN channel 66. We're on one of our channels. I gotta go to the BN channel so we can call the yard master over there at the Tacoma yard to get permission.
I'm calling her Betty. Okay, you there, Andy?
Yeah, sorry about that.
We're good to go. Columbus Bridge. Country A on the 20. Come on back to the 22 0.
Yeah. Here comes to running diesel engines as opposed to running a steam engine. But the only time running a diesel engine might be kind of hard when you're moving around a long, big train like this.
Oh, yeah, because you actually see more than a steam engine. You got a dumb tender.
I mean, you could move this. I could probably move this around with the steam engine down Chehalis. I could probably move this. Not as easily as these two.
They need to get like a 484 to switch this out. I'd love to see that.
A what now?
A 484.
Oh yeah. I'd rather have, a Shay or a good Heisler. Those things can move around a lot of stuff on a flat track.
Yeah, I guess it would be better too because the tight curve radiuses.
Yeah, you wouldn't gonna. We've had the daylight in here before.
Wow.
It's come through this yard and we kept it out on 700. It was up here for the NRHS convention one year, back in 2011, I think. They ran it out on Stampede Path. At Tacoma. They stored it here on Tacoma Rail.
Into Milwaukee, 15102.
Oh, we got more action.
grid. Two on this end, 102. I'll let you guys know that. Yeah, 3 or 4 backward. One more auto rack. Half a rack, 102. A little more. That will do. I'll have brakes here. Test, you want to head up here? Mr. A in between 102.
Sit down this track right there. Open main. Usually they go faster there, so I'm guessing it's. The fact that he's on Tacoma main, he's probably going to 10 12. Which is a great element.
Hey, it's clear. Give us stretch 102.
Here in Tacoma.
Will do.
I think he's all red here at River Street. See, there's a control point right here. If we were on track 3, we could be in store. Yeah, drop the whole cut off. Auto racks and everything.
I have to drive this fast.
Give me a little. Not right now.
Dang it, being SF flying. That was gonna be so cool.
You know, you can't drive a train though, you know that, right? You gotta run a train. It's impossible to steer a train. When you're driving, you're usually steering, right? You can't drive a train. That's what they call them over in England, though, drivers. I don't know, they can't, but over here in the U.S., they're engineers. You know how you can tell an engineer? You gotta look at his ears and see if he's got engineers.
to Jim, over. Go ahead. You guys are okay back, just tied down on 116. 116, copy. Thank you guys. See you, Ben. Hey, do you want to send those two down here for a minute when these other two come up? Yes.